Hey, I'm Carlos Garcia, and I'm in Portugal. So let me show you right behind the camera my view. Now it's a little late. It's like it's past 9 o'clock at night. So let me show you behind you. There you go. That's the view from my mother's porch in Portugal. The house I'm building is right over here. So just let you see what I'm seeing behind the camera, but it is getting dark, so we'll see like how the lighting is gonna be. All right, so today's video is going to be a review on this Gold Bar Made in America double cask strength bourbon, straight bourbon whiskey finished in wine cask. Triple copper pot distilled distillation, 92 proof, blend number 820. Distilled from 2 grains. What are the wine casks? What are the wine casks? Here we go. First cask, new American oak barrel. Second, French oak wine barrels. Distilled in Texas, double cask in California. 100% distilled in Texas. So, who makes this? Goldbarwhiskey.com. All right. They got a double gold, the World Spirits Competition in San Francisco. I picked this up at the airport in Boston coming over here at the duty free. It was basically the only bottle they had that I did not own already. So you guys know, if you've been watching the channel for any given time, I've never done a single bottle review. But since I'm not going to do a giveaway, since I didn't bring any sample giveaway bottles here to bring it back, I figured I'd do a quick review on this bottle. There won't be a giveaway. Sorry. Bye to the people who just left. But I do have 3 giveaways to announce and a couple things to talk about. So if you want to skip those things and go straight to the review of this bottle for whatever reason, if you're here just for the Gold Bar review, go to whatever's showing on the screen right now. Okay, for everyone that stayed, which I'm hoping everyone stayed, let's do some giveaways. So I got the first giveaway all ready to go. And it's for the cask strength video. Okay, I don't know how the thing's a little further than normal. Say shuffle. Okay, let me get a little closer without breaking anything. See, hopefully it picks it up. Not sure. Cody Brew 4624. Let me write that down. Cody, you've been here for a while. Email me. I'll get you the cask strength samples. Okay, the next one's the Blood Oath. So as I was loading up the names, I don't know if you guys could hear this. I turned it off. I gotta show you this. Turn this around. Go down. Come on, camera. You see this? Sheep are going right by my mom's house. So I figured I had to put that in the video, right? I saw them coming up the street, and I was like, hurry up, I can get all these names into the giveaway. All right, let me set this back up. All right, it's getting darker and darker by the second, so we'll see how this goes. Apparently I couldn't figure out the light switch, but maybe I'll have to try a little harder this time. But the second giveaway is for the Blood Oath video, which will be 2 bottles. And shuffles. Let's see who wins. DP Frizz. Congratulations, OG. I'm actually trying to, the wood board that I use in some of my videos back home, especially when I do like the 4 bottle reviews. He did that for SLB, and I'm trying to work on a new one so he can make one for me. Congratulations, DP Frizz. I got one more giveaway coming, and maybe some lights. All right, so this one is for the Scotch one that me and Peter did a sample swap on, and I'll talk a little bit more about that one right after we figure out the winner here. And I know it's getting darker. Apparently the lights don't work out here, so I put the low light setting on. We'll see if I can fix it, if it's a little brighter post, or this is gonna be one really dark video, but we're gonna fight through this together. Look how much darker it got in the background. Now so this I think was for, I think I was gonna send a 6 random scotches to Brandon F12. So we'll figure this out, Brandon, because this giveaway had a lot of new people, obviously, because a lot of people came from Peter's channel. So I didn't know if it was going to be a regular viewer or a new viewer, but it is one of the OGs. So congratulations, Brandon. Okay, first thing I want to talk about is, so Peter is all about doing what we did through the whole whiskey community, and I'm for that. So let me go over basically the rules he came up with. I took a screenshot from his video. So the rules, and I will link the video. He posted a video specifically just for this whiskey swap within the whiskey community. And you as the viewer, I'm also a viewer of a lot of whiskey tubers. And if you're just a watcher, let your favorite whiskey tubers know about this challenge basically, and to challenge other whiskey tubers. If you are a whiskey tuber watching this channel, don't know why, you should challenge another whiskey tube channel. Now, one rule I would put on top of what Peter said, let me go over Peter's rules. So Peter basically wants the title of the video should say whiskey tube sample swap in it, so it's easy for people to search. It basically create like a playlist of all the whiskey tubers that did it. Give your flight a theme name. So like the theme I sent to him was most epic blind flight ever, something like that. Because I sent him like ridiculous bottles. Either they were really expensive or really rare. It was basically my criteria. Link the channel you did a swap with in your video description, and obviously talk about it so that you're promoting the other channel. And drop the video at the same day, at the same time. If the viewers of this channel anyways, on a normal basis, I drop my videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:15 Eastern time. But Friday's video, I matched it to Peter's regular schedule, and that's, I think it was like noon Eastern time. But we do the same day. We do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so that was easy. But basically match it so you both drop the video at the same time. What I would also recommend, and this obviously no one has to do any of this stuff, but it'd be fun, and I get what Peter's trying to do. He's trying to create like a camaraderie, I can never say this word, but within the whiskey tube things that, like, because some people are going to definitely mess with each other. I watch a lot of whiskey tubes. I can see people messing with each other, and some people are going to be sending nice samples to each other, so it'll be fun way to do things, send samples within the community. What I would say is, if you're like, Peter has over 10,000 subscribers. I just reached over 500, which we're about to talk about too. Don't worry. But, if you have I would say if you have a big channel, help out a medium-sized channel. If you have a medium-sized channel, help out a small channel. You know what I mean? Like, if you both have like 50,000, I'm not sure you're helping each other, but if you're 50,000, like 10,000, or 10,000, like 500, you know what I mean? At least for sure, one of you is going to be helping out the smaller channel. And I think just an added challenge. And if you're a big channel, help out maybe a smaller channel. It doesn't have to be like SLB helping me out, but like SLB helping out like, Peter. You know what I mean? Something like that. That's what I would add on that too. But Peter's did a video specifically about this on Sunday. It's like a 3-minute video, and I really enjoyed it. I will link that video with like everything about this whiskey tube blind sample swap in the description, and I'll pin the comment. So let's go, whiskey tube. Let's do this. Okay, so another thing that happened because of that video is I got over 500 subscribers. Bing, 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 bing. Yay! I know you can't see me, but I'm very excited. I just see myself getting darker and darker. But I think the sound quality should be pretty good. So, you know, we'll figure this out together. I'm literally gonna take a picture of this bottle with light so you can know what the bottle I'm even drinking. Anyway, so because that bottle, because of Friday's video, that swap video, I gained like 40 to 50 subscribers. So that put me well over 500. I was like kind of inching towards 500 and I leapfrogged it. Now, if you guys been around, you guys know I have that Double Eagle super rare crazy bottle that I tried to do like a giveaway, like raffle for it. Now, one of the things I need to do is get 500 subscribers. I still need to get to 300 watch hours, and we're about 2,100 watch hours. So we're getting there, but I know you guys can't see that part, but we're not at the part where we can actually do that kind of giveaway thing that we were trying to get to. But I'm still very happy we got to 500. You know, the next milestone within the whiskey or the YouTube thing is 1,000 and 4,000 watch hours. But we get those watch hours up, we'll get the subscribers. Thanks for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it a lot. Okay, now, if you just joined us for the actual review of this, it's much darker because we went over a few different things. And yeah, so if you skipped ahead to this part, welcome back. We are reviewing that Gold Bar, which comes in a black bar shaped bottle. It should, to me, should be vice versa. The actual bottle should be all gold and all this lettering should be black. But I poured it out probably like 20-ish minutes ago. So it's definitely got air. It is a fresh crack, but we're outside and it's definitely been sitting here for a few minutes now. So let's see. Ooh. Let's see. I did drink whiskey actually earlier today. I drank some scotch. But I drank some wine. The last thing I drank before this was wine, but that was like an hour ago, maybe 2 at this point. The nose on this is very, oh, it is wine finish. Okay, so that makes sense. Because I was gonna say it's very dark fruit, but like rich dark fruit, but almost not in a good way. Let me just write this down and try to explain this. Rich, dark. Oh my God, it's so dark I can't see my handwriting. So there's this rich dark fruit on the nose, but there's also, I don't know, like an astringent cleaning product note. You know what it is? Matches. What it smells like is like a match head. That's that sulfury fireworks note that I also get it's in the Middle West Pumpernickel Rye that I know Trent from SLB loves. I'm not the biggest fan of that at all because of that fireworks note. Let's wait for the car to go by in case you guys picked it up. Anyways, there's a fireworks note in there. It's like sulfury. That's what I'm getting on the nose on here. I really hope I don't get it down the palate because it's not my favorite. Some people on SLB Discord, though, will call for each other for what's the next pour. And I don't know if that light is actually making it darker here. I think my sister just got home. But that might be messing up the camera. So I might just be pure black in this. Ay, ay, ay. They doing this review outside at 9 o'clock was a bad idea. Cars are driving by. All right, so that's the nose. Not a good nose. Let me try it. All right, so this is complex. I'll give it that. This is not for me. This is not my cup of tea. And I'm just making, yeah, it's bourbon. So this reminds me a lot of that Middle West Pumpernickel Rye that a lot of people do like. There's definitely that kind of like fire. It's not as intense, the firework note, but it is very similar to the nose. It is a little bit more complex, and the finish is actually much lighter than the palate. How much was this? I don't have the receipt out here, and I forgot. I think it was like $80, $85. I'll pop it up on the screen while I'm editing, but it was around there. I think it was like $85, you know, duty free, so no taxes on it. Again, I got it because it was one bottle in duty free in Boston that I didn't have, and I was like, well, let me grab this to review in Portugal. Got a lot of dark fruit. There's some chocolate, like dark chocolate, a little bit of that fireworky note, but I might say those notes on a lot of bottles, like dark fruit and chocolate. That fireworky note makes it so much not a flavor profile for me. It is very different than a lot of other bottles. It's just so not what I want out of something I'm drinking. Now, overall, it's not terrible. I think I would drink this over the Middle West Rye. And if I had this at home, I would literally be getting up to go grab it to try it against it. The more you drink it, it gets a little bit better because that sulfury firework note kind of like, it's there. Don't trust me. You don't really get used to that note, but there is enough good notes. But this is still going to be, I'll give a couple more sips just because I poured it. I'm going to drink it all. Something I'll say, the next video, at least one of the next 2 videos, I'm going to have my sister on the channel. So it'll be the first guest on the channel. Now, my sister is the one that created this logo, which you probably can't even see. But the logo I always wear on my shirts, the logo of like the channel, like the little icon thing, the intro video, like the little intro, like the 5-second intro for all my videos with the logo. She created that intro for me. I kind of, I worked with her, but she did the finished product of my intro and my logo. So she's gonna be on the channel now. She's a whiskey noob. She drinks like bottom shelf whiskeys, and I have a few different like bourbons, scotches, and ryes here. So I'm going to do a video of like 4 different bottles and like, hey, what do you get on this? And can you tell me if it's a bourbon, rye, or scotch? I kind of play like a game with her. My brother-in-law might also be in on it. He's now here. We picked him up yesterday, so we'll see. I told her about this like last week, but I'm literally recording this Tuesday in Portugal, and I will edit this right after this, and it'll be posted tomorrow for you guys to watch. So as I am back to being right on top of schedule, but I've been way busier with me building my house out here than I thought. They're literally gonna break ground tomorrow. And I did not expect it to be that fast, so I was kind of like running around getting stuff done to make sure that when I leave on Friday, that it's all good to go. So it's been very, very, very good week. So very nice, very nice. I wish this bourbon would be like a celebratory pour, but it's not. I bet you Trenton will like this. I would send this to Trenton to try, but if this was in America, it's very unique. There's these nice chocolate and dark fruit notes in there, but if you're drinking a smoky scotch, the fireworks note is like that smoke that people can't get past, and maybe you can get a couple notes. This is like drinking that. This is like drinking a smoky scotch where the smoke part is the fireworks note, and there's a couple other good notes that you're picking up on it. Now, I like smoky scotches, but I think that's a good comparison. I'm gonna score this like I don't know. I'm debating between like a 1.75 and a 2, so I'm just gonna say a 1.75. I'm not a big fan of this. I hope my pen wrote. I can't see. And I'm sure you guys can't see. I really hope I can edit this so that you can actually see me. What was I about to say? Let me drink while I think about what I was trying to say here. I think this bottle is very gimmicky. But if you guys been around the bourbon world for more than a day, you know if the bottle is fancy, the liquid inside is probably not that good. You know what? I forgot that this is from Texas. You know what this kind of reminds me of? About Balcones Brimstone. That would be another bottle. Now I'm thinking because it's from Texas. If I do have that home, I have that bottle at home, I would try that against it because it has this like, now I'm thinking almost like Texas smoke note to it. And I know a lot of people don't like that. So I don't know. I think this is very unique. This is Texas whiskey distilled in or then rebarreled. And that's probably why it has those dark fruit notes, is probably from the wine barrels. But I think the actual whiskey that they're sourcing isn't that, well, for me, not my favorite whiskey. So when I get home, I'm probably gonna crack open Balcones Brimstone just to see if it reminded me of this exactly. But this definitely goes in the category of gimmicky bottle and not very good because it is heavy. It is the shape of a like gold bar, except this sticks out so that you can actually, you know, sit it straight up and down, but it's not gold, it's black. So I don't understand what they did there. So anyways, I'm going inside and try to make this, at least get a picture of this bottle in light so you can actually see it. Hopefully you can see something in this video. I apologize if you can't and I can't figure out how to fix it, but the next videos will be brighter, I hope. So don't do nothing stupid, like record a video for YouTube in darkness. And if you do, don't get caught. Sorry. Goodbye.